Just type in wix.new and Wix will set up this site for you. The first thing we need to do here is save in order to be able to go to our dashboard. I'll just choose a name here. Let's say Headless Demo, save and continue. All right, now that's saved. I'm gonna click done. And now go up here to the top left. Right over there, we have my dashboard. Okay, over here in the left of the dashboard, I will click settings, scroll to the bottom, right over here, headless settings. In order to use Wix Headless, we're gonna need a client ID and a secret API key. So to do that, we'll need to create a OAuth app right over here. Let's name it Headless Demo. All right, and now I have an OAuth app created for this site. I'm going to copy the secret key and make sure you keep it safe because you're never gonna see it again. What I wanna use Wix Headless for now is to create a WhatsApp bot that will allow people to browse, search, and read my blog posts over WhatsApp. So before we get into the code, let's just install a blog on the site. So over here, I'm gonna go to apps and choose App Market. And here on the left, under the communication category, we have blog. I'm just gonna take the Wix blog and add to site. And now I just wanna go manage it from the dashboard. So I'm gonna click go to dashboard. Now this is a super cool thing about Wix Headless because writers can just come in here to the dashboard and create and manage posts and do whatever they like in this very intuitive, easy to use editor. And they don't need to worry about how or where the blog posts are gonna be displayed. Using Wix Headless, we can display them however and wherever we like, on a refrigerator, on a watch, or in a WhatsApp conversation with a chatbot. This could be in addition or instead of a Wix site that is also displaying these blog posts. So let's write over here, catchy title. Okay, my great post. And over here I'm gonna write, this is an amazing post. All right, and now I will hit save. And we also have to publish the post. So I'm going to click publish. All right, so I have now one published post. And we're done with Wix for now. So I'm gonna close this, and this, and this, and this, and this, and this, and this. Okay, so now let's start a fresh project. I'm just gonna open a terminal. So I use Warp, you can use whatever you want. And let's switch into my projects directory. And I'm gonna make a directory, let's say headless demo 2. Okay, let's switch into that. Let's just do npm init-y to just say yes for all the defaults. And there we go. In order to use the headless SDK, we need to install it. npm install, I for short, at Wix /API-client. And then depending on the services that you want to use from the Wix backend, we need to install the appropriate modules. So for this demo, I want to use different blog services. So I'm going to install the blog package, npm I at Wix /blog. Now we're ready to open up an IDE. So now I'm just gonna open up IntelliJ, that's command 2. All I've done here is opened up this project that we just created in IntelliJ. And let's see the structure of it. So most importantly is this package.json, and you can see from those 2 install commands that we ran, this command, npm I at Wix API client, caused this line to be written in our project. And then this npm I at Wix /blog led to this line being added to our project. Okay, and now we can see the entry point of our project is index.js. So let's create that file. So first let's import the create client function. And we're also gonna want the OAuth strategy. And now let's create the client. So over here we have const mywix client equals create client. This looks good. And that looks good. This is GitHub Copilot, by the way. So this is all great. That's correct. And I don't know what client ID it's giving me. Actually, strangely enough, that's the correct one. So I'm just gonna take it. And then we gotta close this out. That should be that. And in this config, so we need the auth and we need the modules. So what we want to do is over here, modules, good job, and posts, perfect. And we want to put a comma here. Now post is underlined because I didn't import it. So let's just do import posts from @WixBlog. There we go. And now this looks good. My Wix client is grayed out because I haven't made use of it yet. So let's do that. So this looks good. And we'll get to this in a second. There's a warning here, and that's just some kind of issue that we're having with IntelliJ, but it doesn't mean anything. This is the correct completion. Let's just log the title of our first post. All right, so let's go through this. I'm hitting the list posts endpoint to get a list of all my posts. Okay, if everything runs smoothly, then I'm expecting the response to have a posts field containing an array of posts. And I want to see the title of the first one and log that to the console. And let's check if this works. No, it didn't work. Let's see why not. Oh, okay, cannot use import statement outside a module. So this is the issue. The way I worded this, I think this is because this is ES6, right? This is a ES module. So what I have to do is go to package.json and add in a type, right? We want type, not common.js. We want type module. Perfect. Okay, and now let's try to run index.js again. Okay, there's still an issue. Am I using the wrong version? Right, so I think the issue is that I'm not using a good version of Node. Okay, over here what we want to do is just change the Node interpreter to something more recent than an 18 plus. So over here I have 19.7.0. So let's run with that. And now this is running our code. And there we go. We've got the title, My Great Post. Let's just confirm that that was the title. Okay, really cool, My Great Post. And this is really cool because this means that we can access a Wix blog from pretty much anything. This means I can make any project and pull on all my business assets that I have in my Wix backend, assets that I've uploaded or assets that have been created within the Wix system, such as user signups on a Wix site. This literally opens up an infinite number of use cases that's only limited by your imagination.